Hello and welcome back everybody to a brand new RLS career mode episode. If you've been here since episode 1, you will absolutely recognize this car. So this was actually our first car, and it's done us really well. I mean, it's made us a ton of money, and we took it to the Nürburgring. That was a ton of fun. But unfortunately, today, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Now, there is real good reason on why we're getting rid of it, and that is because we are finally getting into the property market. And I'm sure most of you know how expensive it can be on BeamNG right now, especially with the bigger areas. I mean, I think the most expensive one right now is over $1 million. But unfortunately, it does mean that we are gonna have to get rid of this thing. And we're close. I mean, we've got 140k right now, and I think the house is 180. So yeah, we're gonna be very broke, but hopefully we can start doing some more cargo missions and such, just to not be so negative. That is not all we're going to be doing in this episode. We are also going to be exploring some of the new updates and features in the latest beta release for RLS. So let's get rid of this thing and get straight into it. So as you can see here, we have 147,000, and this Pessima will get us 40 free. So that's not too bad. I can live with that. I mean, it's definitely made us more money than that, so it was a great investment at the time. But let's just take our truck. And for those of you that don't know, the way you buy houses, you have to go up to them first, like go up to the little computer. And then whenever you're in your car, if you go to tow to garage, you'll be able to see it there. And then, for example, this is the house we're buying. It's a 1058 Seal Brick Street garage, and that's 180,000. And just like that, we have a brand new house. Now it is small, but the only reason I really wanted this is purely so we have a little bit more garage space. Because being stuck with four car slots with Chinatown and its extension is really, really tough. I mean, I've been struggling to just do anything really that I'd want to do. But yeah, that's that part done. Now, as we come to the dealership menu, you will see tons of new shops. So we have Gizm's Rod Shop, which is just, I guess, loads of hot rods and whatnot. Both the Brookwell 9 and the Piccolina and stuff. Apparently a hopper also, that's pretty cool. This one's got 1,000 horsepower. Very expensive though. Then you go down a little bit, and then this is probably my favorite addition to the dealerships, and that is Joe's Junk. So Joe's Junk is exactly what it sounds like. High mileage, absolutely ratty cars. Just abandoned cars that people don't like, etc. But you can get some really, really good deals here. And I honestly recommend coming here to get your first car. If you're starting out in career mode with RLS, definitely a good shout is getting your first car here. On from that, we now have also a drift gear dealer, which is pretty cool. So like the drift configs that you'd expect to see everywhere. You can also buy those here now if that is something that you're looking for, and that's pretty much it, really. I don't think there's much more. But to do our next segment of this episode, I do want a specific car, and I'm not 100% sure where we're going to get it. So I think I'm just going to get this, the L series or I series. Not because I want it, but because it has a feature that I want to use in this next little bit. But yeah, as part of Joe's Junk, you can absolutely see how cooked these cars are. I mean, we have no taillights, no windows. I mean, I'm surprised there's even a car left. We have an engine, but no radiator. So yeah, they're definitely something to be desired. But I mean, it's good enough to just start off with, and I'm sure we can upgrade it pretty well. So let's see how truly bad this thing is. Let's just go this way. Oh, that's bad. We have no tire pressure on our tires as well. That's something. And we struggle to get over 30 miles an hour. That's insane. I mean, this car does have over 400,000 miles on it, so it's to be expected that it's a little bit run down. But we should be able to get some pretty cool things out of it, if we can even get it back without it blowing up. Oh, it's just creeped over that hotline, and it's about to get very, very unhappy, I can imagine. But we're almost at the house, so hopefully we don't do a ton of damage. Trying to smoke a little bit. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna coast it. I'm gonna try. Well, actually, I can't even coast it all the way. These damn tires are slowing me down without any pressure in them. There we go. And we have arrived at our new garage. Now, that is going to take some getting used to, because I've been at Chinatown for so long. But now that we're here, I am just going to quickly do one of these numbers. And then retrieve it again, just so we don't have all that smoke issues. But first thing I want to do is, well, we need to adjust some of that. That's just not it. And then we need to give it some tire pressure too. There we go. Now we have like a moderately normal car. That's good. $200 just to get some tire pressure and soften the suspension. Pretty expensive if you ask me, but we'll be all right. Now, next up, this is where I really want to go. So, you see here, we have air rear struts, which means this car actually supports air ride, which is, I think, a really cool feature. It's a really old mod, unfortunately, and it's not been updated in a really, really long time. However, it can make your car stand out a lot because you can absolutely deck these things like no other. But next up is definitely going to be a radiator, because I can't live with that one right now. So let's just go... Might as well go for the drag radiator, right? Why not? And then I do want some bodywork as well. So let me quickly have a look. Now I wonder, can I actually get some wheels for this thing? Or will it send us over budget? Because I want some big wheels. I go for like some of these maybe? Ooh, I could probably. 18 by 10s on the front is already pushing it a little bit, but hopefully we can tune it. There we go. And then we need taillights. Beautiful. And for right now, I think that's going to be enough, because I do want to paint this as well. But before that, we're going to need to remove that dumb old paint thing that it has, the livery. There we go. I think it's this one. There we go. Perfect. So remove that. See what kind of money all of these parts give us. $200. Okay, cool. Yeah, every little helps, right? Let's quickly just have a look at what we can kind of do. I would like a green, but this is like not the exact color I would want. But we might just have to bite the bullet and do it in green. It's only $600, and hopefully we can get some of that money back too. And then with a little bit of tuning, I actually made the wheels fit basically perfectly, honestly. Now, for the start of the show, I have to actually figure out how we do it, because I have no idea. But if I just bring this here, is it like... Nope, that's not it. If we just go Control Y, we can lower the front, and then Control G, we can lower the rear. Now, we are scrubbing a tiny bit, so we probably need to adjust that. But that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just going to add more camber, I think, if we can afford it. Hopefully we can afford it. Just go all the way on the camber. Oh, we can only do one. So I think I'm just going to do the rear. The rear was the worst. Oh god, we are absolutely broke. So Control Y. Shift Y then to raise it? Yeah. And Control G. Oh, that's not even enough. So Shift G just to raise it a tiny bit, and we can just deal with it, honestly. But it's coming along. Now this isn't the car I wanted. I actually wanted the other ETK because they look way better. But just to kind of show off what the update has, I wanna use this car. So let's just go back into our garage once again. And as we go to our garage, you may be able to see down here the activities and events. So this is actually the car meets. So if let me just put it high and then RSVP for this. We should get a prompt somewhere saying that we have a car meet at 10 p.m. So now that we've done that, let me just wait a little bit of time. And we can get ourselves down to the car meet. And with the power of YouTube magic, you can now see that it's nighttime and we have something to follow, and that is us going to the car meet. So I actually really enjoy the fact that it's orange too. It gives it like a new spice of life instead of it being the usual blue. Okay, let's head over to the car meet. And I will also say that there is a really good thing about this car meet. And it's that it raises your car's value by 3.5% too. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have like a $200,000 car, that's still 7K. So keep your eye on that, it's pretty good. Especially if you're looking to sell your car and getting a few extra bucks. So here we are, we're getting real close to the car meet now, and this car meet is actually populated too. So it has all of, well, a lot of the people from Discord have submitted little car meet cars and stuff and configs. So if you see your car here, make sure to leave a comment down below. And if you want to potentially have your car featured in it, just join the Discord. The link should be down below as always. So let's lower our car. There we go. And check out what people have brought to us. I mean, here we go. Here's a 200BX. BX Supremacy going real hard here. Big fan of the red and green wheels, honestly. A bit of a custom steering wheel, standard interior. Let's see if we can pop the bonnet. There we go. Oh, it looks shiny in there. Let's see what it has. Okay, little single cam with a supercharger. I can get behind that. That's pretty cool. I do believe that the license plates also tell you who made the car. This one doesn't, but I do believe this Civetta does. So Villain94 brought us this Civetta. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, that's the front. I want the rear end. That's axle lift. Okay, maybe I'm just dumb. Is it on the other side? Or is it? Oh, it's like back here, isn't it? Yeah. True supercar fashion. And it looks like we just have the standard engine. Not too shabby. And then over here we have this monstrosity. And that's a really, really big blower. Jesus Christ. Safe to say that Rapid Taxi, which it says here, is definitely true. It definitely sticks out. It looks like this one is brought to us by Kanader. Maybe. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. But it looks really cool. I actually really like it. I want to build one of these. I almost bought one actually, but I decided not to in the end. But yeah, that's the car meets. So I'm going to chill out here for a minute and then head back to the garage. So there we go. We are back at the garage, and now it is getting daytime, but I'm going to try and show you guys this other feature. So if you can now sleep in RLS career mode. So if you don't like the nighttime, you can just sleep. And let's put it to sunrise for us. And then, just like that, it's daytime. Which I think is like the most needed feature for nighttime people, because like some people don't like it, and even though they have fixed the FPS issues, it can still be pretty daunting to be out in the nighttime. But with that done, I am gonna go sell this car now, because we no longer need it. And I'm gonna try and see if we can find our next project car. Now we have a ton of things to do in the next couple episodes, and I'm super excited, but I would like to buy it before we get into the next episode, but we might not be in luck. However, this thing, what the heck? That's insane. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. We go from one Pessima to another. So this one is pretty ratty. It looks like it was a salvage title according to the name of it. But, I mean, we have a turbo. Looks enormous. And, I mean, it's a really good platform. It's a very good platform. We proved it last time. And I'm super excited. So let's quickly just buy this one whilst I tell you what this car is going to be for. So this car is actually going to be our GT250 car. Now, as some of you know, the RLS GT250 is where it all goes down. It is the racing event that tons of us participate in, and it's very, very, very popular and a ton of fun. So this is going to be our car. Now, I don't know 100% what we're going to be doing to it, but I can tell you that I'm planning to make it really competitive, and it's going to take a lot of work to do so. Because, I mean, we have real-life racing drivers in this competition. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. But with that is the end of the episode, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry it's been a bit, like, scattered and stuff. Obviously, money was quite tight after we bought the house and whatnot. But I will be sure to be grinding out some delivery missions and whatnot, and maybe some track time with this thing if it's any good. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.